Thought we'd welcome you to the Blitz. Hope you're ready to stay awake for it and have a great time. We're going to go over a couple of rules, but before we do, a couple of the guys decided to come up with some ideas. In case you're struggling with this whole, oh, I don't know if I can stay awake all night, we've got some tips for you, so check it out.
Our first idea, and one of our most popular, is drinking many caffeinated or caffeinated beverages such as coffee. Getting as much in any substance as you can is the key idea to help you stay awake and on top of your game all night. There you go, Ben. Why don't you slug it down with a little bit of hot coffee? He's going to be up and awake all night long. That's the key right there, ladies and gentlemen.
One very important thing for tonight is make sure that you stay with the group that you came with. If you rode on a bus here, you need to be on that bus the entire night. If for some reason you're leaving early and you've arranged that ahead of time, that's fine. But make sure your bus driver is aware of it, because we're going to count every time we get in the bus. We need to know how many people are there, and your leader needs to know where you are.
Idea number 2 is having a buddy. Yes, the age-old idea of the buddy system comes to play in our all-nighter. When your friend starts to fall asleep, make sure you have a designated awake partner to keep you awake.
Hey! Wake up!
Another very important thing, make sure we stick to the schedule. Tonight's pretty time sensitive. We're going a lot of places in a very short amount of time. So make sure, leaders and students, that we stay with the schedule. If we get behind in any way, then we're just correct ourselves, leave at the proper time even if you got there late, and we're going to have a great night.
Idea number 3 comes from intellectual greats such as Dr. Phil, stating that positive reinforcement is one of the most important ways to get someone to do something. Ben, I know you can do this. You can stay awake all night.
I can do it. I'll stay awake all night.
Simple things such as that will keep you from falling asleep. If that fails, pinching yourself or slapping yourself gently, prying your eyes open, or doing vigorous amounts of push-ups and sit-ups will also help you stay awake all night long.
If you filled out a waiver to rock climb at UWS, you need to make sure that you got one of these bracelets, and you need to be wearing it. That's how they will determine if you can climb on a wall or not. After we leave UWS, you can do whatever you want with them. You can eat them, put them in your pocket, feed them to your dog, whatever floats your boat. But until then, you need to wear it. If you didn't get one, and you did fill out a waiver, make sure you stop by the registration table before you leave. Otherwise, it's too late.
Exposure to cold air also helps keep people awake. If that fails, something that has worked for centuries might help. Adrenaline.
You got 4 choices for movies tonight. One of those choices is rated PG-13, so we just want to offer a disclaimer. If your family's not cool with that, then you should probably go to another movie. If you have any doubts, talk to your youth pastor. We did read the content reviews, and we feel good enough about showing it. And I have seen the previews for all the movies that we're going to see tonight, and from judging by that, they're going to be really good. When we get to the bowling alley, make sure you have at least 5 people per lane so that we can fit everybody in. Grab your shoes, play as many games as you can in the time you have. One area that can be especially troublesome for most people is the bus ride. It's dark, it's warm, and you're already tired. The worst thing that you could possibly do is sit next to someone that you find friendly or even attractive. Instead, you should sit next to someone you find utterly repulsive.
Hello, Benny! Go away!
You know, I'm especially excited about breakfast this year. Just want to go over a couple things with that. If you were here last year, maybe you remember the less than stellar breakfast that we served out of cardboard boxes. If you weren't, count yourself lucky. Either way, this year, a crew from Taco John's is coming into church to make us breakfast burritos and some old Mexican donuts.
Woohoo!
Some cool name for that, but I don't know what it is. Either way, when you get back to church, we're going to form a line and send you through, and you can get a burrito and a set of Mexican donuts, and then we will let you know when seconds are available. But please stay in the lower part of the church for that time, the fellowship hall. There'll be plenty of room for everyone, but we have other things going on in the morning at church, so it would be good if no one was running around. Hey, just want to let you know that we are so thankful that you came out to the Blitz this year. Hopefully you have a great time. And remember, stay awake for it. Turn your attention to the stage now. They're going to go over the schedule and options for your events tonight.